Hi, everybody. Welcome to a centennial celebration of radio station WRR. I'm Brad Sham from the Dallas Cowboys Radio Network and 105.3 The Fan. Now, here's why we're here today. It was on August 5th, 1921, that WRR became the first licensed radio station west of the Mississippi River, and the second in the entire United States. And for decades, it was a legendary spot on the dial at 1310 a.m. Today, with 100,000 watts at 101 FM, WRR is one of the nation's most revered classical music stations. In the mid-90s, 1310 a.m. changed its call letters to KTCK and became an all-sports and talk station known as The Ticket. And through the years, the station has received 3 Marconi Awards as Best Sports Station of the Year in America. So as WRR celebrates its centennial year, it only makes sense to unite these 2 iconic stations that have both called 1310 AM home on the dial through a little friendly competition and goofy shenanigans in this Centennial Smackdown. And oh, by the way, speaking of calling 1310 home, that's the other reason I'm here. My first professional job in broadcasting was at WRR AM 1310. So I'd like to introduce, thank you very much. Thank you.
That's amazing.
Thank you. I successfully drove that station right off the frequency. Now let's please meet the team members today. First from WRR, wave to everybody. All your thousands of fans at home, when you hear your name, Barry Samsula, the host of Breakfast with Barry.
All right.
That's the part where you wave. Thousands of fans. There you go, Barry.
All right, Barry.
Amy Bishop is the host of At Work with Amy and the marketing promotions director. Dave Whitfield, the station's production director. And Susan Shocker, the station's sales manager. And from The Ticket, the Musers on weekday mornings from 5:30 to 10. George Dunham, Craig Miller, and the legendary Gordon Keith.
All right.
We also want you to meet our timekeeper for today's game. And this is the person who's going to make sure that you guys don't take more than 30 seconds per question. She will also be the scorekeeper on the scoreboard that our players can see, and a version of which you will see at home. Ladies and gentlemen, Christy Netterman from Dallas Municipal Archives. Christy, welcome. And last and farthest possibly from least, it's an honor to present to you our referee and official scorekeeper, Mark Lanson, host of DFW Open Classical and WRR's defending air conducting contest champion for his award-winning John Williams impersonation. Thank you. All right, the captains have been selected by their teams. Captains, please approach. Now, before we toss the coin, I would like to invite everyone to please stand for the way we open all important activities to play the national anthem. Freddie Jones!
Okay.
Outstanding. Thank you, Freddie. An honor to have you here. All right. Let us now have the coin flip. Mr. Referee.
Come on, Gordon, don't mess this up.
Come on, Gordon.
Who calls it?
Come on, Gordon.
All right,
All heads.
we have
All tails.
we have a ceremonial coin here. This is going to be heads. This is going to be tails. As the honorable host of the event, we're going to have WRR call heads or tails for the.
Yes.
So.
We've said we would do that.
Okay. Very nice. Excellent. I can see the city has really, streamlined its decision-making process.
Focus.
Okay. Would you like heads or tails?
Yes.
Focus.
Yes.
Tails.
Heads.
Heads. Heads it is.
Tails never fails.
And it is tails.
Tails wins.
The ticket wins the ceremonial coin.
Tails wins. Thank you very much. I sense some decision-making hesitation on the part of the home team right away, but there's plenty of time to overcome that. Now, to kind of get ready, we will have two warm-up questions, and the point for getting the question correct will be recorded. Christy will do the recording. To have the opportunity to answer the question first, kazoo in when you hear the question. The referee will decide who has kazooed in first. We good?
Good.
Warm-up question number 1. Who is the national anthem's composer?
Francis Scott Key.
Francis
Wrote the lyrics.
Scott Key is correct. That's a point for the ticket. A plaque displayed at Fort Meade, South Dakota, claims that the idea of making the Star-Spangled Banner the national anthem began on their parade ground in 1892. Colonel Caleb Carleton, post commander, established the tradition that the song be played at retreat and at the close of parades and concerts.
True.
Warm-up question number 2. We just heard Freddie Jones' magnificent rendition of the national anthem. For which local sports team does Freddie perform the anthem on a regular basis?
Glasgow 101.
Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys is correct. 1 point for each team. Freddie, thank you again. Such an honor to have you here.
Freddie.
Okay. This is round 1. And there is one additional rule for the entirety of the contest. Each team will have one opportunity at a mulligan if you give an incorrect answer, the mulligan being an opportunity to reclaim the point. What that will entail, you'll find out if you answer a question incorrectly. Okay, are we clear on that? Okay, so the coin toss determined that WRR will answer the first question. Is that
No.
correct?
Incorrect.
No, we won the toss.
The ticket won the
The
toss.
ticket won the toss.
WRR.
Just
Good
making
answer.
sure.
Good answer. Good answer. No whammies. No whammies.
Just making sure. And so we have now for WRR the classical music, for the ticket, classical music related questions. These have been specifically
got it.
designed.
We got this.
This is our wheelhouse.
There are 4 questions to be asked to each team. So here's your first question. These are multiple choice.
Do we need to blow on this thing when you ask it?
No,
Yeah,
we got
okay.
30 seconds and then we table talk.
Oh, okay.
These are multiple
How about I blow for
choice.
30 seconds and you answer the question?
Oh, you've blown for a lot more than 30 seconds. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Question number 1. Having fathered more than 20 children during his lifetime, there's a saying that Johann Sebastian Bach's blank had no stops. His stamina, his influence or power, his organ, or his need?
Or his knee or
Need.
Need.
You have 30 seconds.
Ah, Bach.
Okay, so we got
That's the trick one. I think that's the Fooler one.
Yeah, I think that it's gonna,
10 seconds.
Need?
no, I'm gonna say.
Go ahead, Captain, what do you think?
It's either organ.
5 seconds.
Organ or stamina. Stamina. Brad, we're gonna go with stamina, which was multiple choice answer something.
It was multiple choice answers. Something that is an incorrect answer.
Yes! Yes!
The correct answer is his organ.
Oh, I thought that was the joke
You know
answer.
what? That was so vulgar, Brad, I didn't want to be a part of that
I don't
answer.
think like that. We've never.
Throughout the 18th century, Bach was primarily valued as an organist, while his keyboard music, such as the well-tempered clavier, was appreciated for its didactic qualities. Altogether, Bach wrote more than 1,000 pieces for various instruments in his lifetime. So, an incorrect answer for the ticket. However, they have the opportunity to use their mulligan now or not. One mulligan for the contest. Would you like to use
So
your
we can
mulligan?
use our mulligan and change it to organ?
No. You can
I'd say
use
we
your
save.
mulligan
I'm
and
saving it.
do whatever the referee
Save it.
tells you.
We're gonna save it, Brad.
Save the mulligan.
Good answer.
Okay. Question number 2. Composers Frederick Delius, Scott Joplin, and Franz Schubert allegedly died from A, alcoholism, B, syphilis, C, tuberculosis, or D, childbirth.
I've had all of them, so
I think it's B. I think it's syphilis. I think Schubert's
it's
on
either gonna be alcoholism or syphilis.
Yeah, I think he's on the syphilis list. Schubert,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah.
You have the syphilis
No,
list?
well, I studied it.
You did?
Why are
Okay.
you always reviewing the syphilis list?
I don't know.
You're gonna go. You're gonna say syphilis.
It's kind of like all-time quarterbacks.
You can go with syphilis or alcoholism. Either one of them apply. I think.
10 seconds.
Let's go syphilis.
Okay, Brad, we'd like syphilis.
The ticket would like syphilis. And the answer is syphilis.
Yes!
Good point. 1 point for the ticket.
George knows his BD. Knew it.
In fact, many well-known figures, including Scott Joplin, Friedrich Nietzsche, Al Capone, and Edouard Manet, are believed to have contracted the disease. Question number 3. 3 of these are types of pasta. One is a composer. Which is the composer?
Okay.
Is it Rotini, Rotelli, Rossini, or Bucatini?
Hey, what's the matter, you?
We're gonna go with Rossini.
Rossini is the answer. Rossini's correct.
And syphilis. We'd like to answer
Rossini.
syphilis again.
Rossini, who, according to all known information, did not have syphilis, was a 19th century Italian composer. He also wrote the theme for The Lone Ranger, originally the William Tell Overture. Okay. And finally, question number 4. In order to have a sextet, you need A, proper positioning, B, 6 instruments, C, an audience, or D, an adventurous spouse.
We're gonna go with 6 members.
The answer was 6 instruments, and that is the correct answer.
Yeah!
Some of the most famous sextets in history are by Luigi Boccherini, Johannes Brahms, and Antonin Dvorak. So, well done, 3 out of 4 for the ticket. Now we
Pretty
are,
dominant. Pretty
Now-
dominant performance there.
we come to WRR to answer sports-related questions. Question 1, multiple choice.
Thank God we didn't get this.
Yeah, I know. Dodged the bullet here.
What do you call it when a player makes 3 back-to-back strikes in bowling? Is it a trifecta, a Lebowski, strike 3, or a turkey?
I think it's Lebowski.
It's a turkey.
Oh, thank God. It's a turkey.
Here's Lebowski.
No, it's not.
Don't mess with the
I've
Jesus.
seen the movie. Don't mess with the Jesus.
He's from Nebraska, he knows.
I bowled.
Okay, go.
I'm
Okay.
I'm a bowler.
Okay.
All right, Captain.
Focus.
How much time do we have? Lebowski. It's a turkey.
It's a turkey. That's correct. It's a turkey. It's a point for WRR. Any longer string of strikes, by the way, is referred to by a number affixed to the word bagger, as in four bagger, for 4 straight strikes, also known as a ham bone, likely derived from bowling's early days when foodstuffs were awarded to winners of competitions. Question number 2.
I'm done.
That's up to you. During the first ever modern Olympics, what were the first place finishers awarded with? A, gold ribbons, B, silver medals, C, a Greek Isle, or D, a date with Mae West?
Those are such good
What
prizes.
were the first 2 options?
A gold.
May West.
Gold
They
ribbons
don't get them again. They don't
Gold
get the
ribbon.
hero
or
again.
silver medals?
Gold ribbon or silver medal? Well, I don't know.
Or a Greek Isle,
I thought it was a discus.
or a date with Mae.
I like May West.
May West? No, it's not.
Let's say gold ribbon,
Gold ribbon.
because I mean, just ribbon.
Ribbon.
10 seconds.
Yes,
What?
okay, yeah, gold ribbon.
Gold ribbon.
The answer is silver medals. Incorrect. When the modern Olympic Games began in 1896, medals started to be given to successful Olympian competitors. However, gold medals were not awarded at the inaugural Olympics in 1896 in Athens, Greece. The winners were instead given a silver medal and an olive branch, while runners-up received a laurel branch and a copper or bronze medal. So you have the opportunity to use your mulligan or save it for later.
I guess we're going to take the mold.
They will take the mulligan, Mr. Referee. What is WRR's mulligan?
All right, for the mulligan for WRR, I'm going to wheel out a basketball hoop, and they're going to have to make a free throw.
No way. No way they make it.
This would be great.
You're the basketball player, right?
No, I can't take the pressure.
Which player on WRR will take the free
Are you
throw?
a good shot?
Suzanne?
They get to do it right in front of the ticket goal.
Oh, no. No. Come on. Come on. I'm not doing it.
I mean, you know, just as the crowd would.
And this is WRR's only mulligan
You got the
of the
answer wrong. You
competition.
do it.
Doesn't look like a regulation.
One of you must step up and attempt a free throw.
Amy, our midday person is
No,
going to do
no,
it.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Please. No, I'm
Audience, what do you think?
Thanks, guys. Appreciate that.
Come on, Amy.
Oh, wait, so we don't actually have a distance of where I have to stand.
Wherever the
Establish
referee
that.
says, Ms. Bishop.
Technical foul.
Do you have to make it? Just shoot it.
Yes, make it.
No way.
Shoot for the mugs.
Can I do it?
Yes.
Absolutely.
No. Either way, it's not going to make it, so it doesn't matter.
Here we go.
That was WRR's mulligan, and they do not
Amy,
get
that
the
was so close. It was so close.
Yep.
I told you guys. That's what you get for choosing me.
It's all right.
Question number 3.
Okay, question number 3.
WRR and the Majestic began in 1921.
True.
In what city in the U.S. were the 1921 Olympics held? New York, St. Louis, Oak Cliff, or none of the above?
None of the above. Is that really?
It's St. Louis. Okay.
St. Louis?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
We'll take St. Louis.
St. Louis is the answer they give. The answer is none of the above because there were no Olympics in 1921. There was a 1920 Summer Olympics, officially known as the Games of the 7th Olympiad. That was an international multi-sport event held in 1920 in Antwerp, Belgium. Here's your 4th and final question of this round.
I can take getting the answer wrong, but they're mocking us.
Okay. Wait.
It's what they do. Who was the founder of the Dallas Cowboys football team? Was it Herb Kelleher, James Cash Penney, Alfred Horatio Below, or Clint Murkison Jr.?
Just like it was St. Louis.
It was St. Louis.
Just like it was Lebowski.
I thought it was Bob DeVanny.
Is that Murkison?
He's the only one. The other one's like Southwest Airlines and J.C. Penney.
Yeah, but Belo's local too.
But he's not. He's TV. Murkison was owner of the Cowboys.
Who? What?
10 seconds.
St. Louis.
5 seconds.
Lebowski.
Turkey.
Okay.
Murkison.
Clint Murkison Jr. is the correct answer. For the most part, Murkison was a hands-off owner, delegating a great deal of operational control of the Cowboys to general manager and president Tex Schramm, to head coach Tom Landry, and to scouting and personnel director Gil Brandt. His general attitude was to hire experts and let them execute the aspect of the business that fell in their expertise. Imagine that. We'll be back with round 2 after we take a deep breath.
Yay! Best friends!
No points will be deducted from the ticket for sucking up.
Silent T. SHOSTIKOVIC.
Have a wonderful weekend, no matter where you are, yeah. At home or in your car, with Dallas' most portable station, WRR 1310 in Dallas.
This is Dallas-Fort Worth's originator, not an imitator. The all sports, all the time radio station of record is Sports Radio 96.7 and 1310, The Ticket.
Welcome back to round 2 of the WRR Centennial Smackdown between the team from WRR and from The Ticket. I'm Brad Sham from the Dallas Cowboys Radio Network and 105.3 The Fan. Now, round 2 is going to be a little different because, by the way, the score, as you have seen, is 3-2 in favor of The Ticket, and we'll remind everyone The Ticket still has their mulligan. So the second round is slightly different. We're going to stay with trivia questions, but this time each team will kazoo in to see who gets the opportunity to answer the question.
Okay.
And whoever plays the kazoo first, in the judgment of our referee, will get to answer the question. They'll have 30 seconds. If the answer is wrong or time expires with no answer, the other team will get the opportunity to answer within 30 seconds. 1 point per correct answer, 0 for the incorrect answer. Each team will have the opportunity, and these are centennial-related questions because we're commemorating WRR's centennial.
Mr. Sham, can I share an interesting and intimate note?
No.
Even though I'm a very important part of the Ticket Morning Show, every morning my alarm goes off to WRR. Did you know that? Because I like to wake up to the soothing sounds of classical music.
Fake story, but a pause.
So it's a true story. It's a true story, and I just wanted to say thank you for my morning wake up.
Aw, that's very sweet.
No points will be deducted from the ticket for sucking up. Here's the first of 4 questions in the centennial round. What's the name of 128th note?
120, you say 120?
128th.
128th note. This will be, by the way, let me help you out. This will be multiple choice. Okay?
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay. Is it do, quaver, C, or semi, hemi, demi, semi-quaver?
It's the heavy semi-demi.
Is it
Buzz
that
in if you know it.
one? Right here.
WRR.
The Hemi, Semi, Demi?
That's close enough. The answer is a semi-hemi demi semiquaver, which it took me 20 minutes to rehearse pronouncing. That lasts half as long as a 64th note, and it has a total of 5 flags or beams. That's a point for WRR.
Oh, my
Here's Centennial question number 2.
Before we do that, Brad, can I reciprocate with a compliment?
At your peril.
I just want to say that I remember years ago when I came to Texas back in 1990, I worked at the University of Texas at Dallas, and I had the opportunity when the professional basketball teams were on strike to go to a fake basketball game on our UTD campus. It was the fake Mavericks against the fake Chicago Bulls. And I never laughed so hard in my life when Gordon tried to do an interview during the game on the court with the team running back and forth. I'll never forget that, and have listened to the ticket ever since.
Hardly a dry eye in the house.
And we still need that moment.
No points will be deducted for sucking up in return. Question 2, it's multiple choice. WRR is the first licensed radio station in Texas and Dallas. What was the second station in Dallas? Was it WFAA, KERA, KKXT, or KZPS?
The ticket.
It's WFAA.
It was WFAA.
Whoa, yes!
It went on the air June 26, 1922. Only the oldest member of the ticket team, George Dunham, could possibly
Thank
have
you for
known
knowing
it.
Tell
that.
by the W.
Thank you so much for knowing that, yes.
Here's question 3. Which WRR radio announcer was known for his stacks of wax and mounds of sounds? Was it Johnny Holliday, Frank Gleber, Vern Lundquist, or Ernie Johnson Jr.?
Okay.
Classical 101, WRR.
Gleber?
Frank Gleber is the correct answer. Frank spent part of his early career at
I was
WRR.
gonna say Jim.
He was later sports director for KRLD Radio, where I had the pleasure and honor of working for him. He did the play-by-play announcing for Southwest Conference basketball games, and in 1960, Frank became the original radio color commentator for the Dallas Cowboys. Here is the final question in the Centennial-related round. WRR celebrates its centennial this year. What was the catalyst for this self-sustaining, publicly owned radio station? Was it 2 devastating fires which hindered fire dispatch? Was that a repeating burrito, or was it 2 devastating fires which hindered fire dispatch? Was it interest in providing public entertainment? Was it helping the Dallas Police Department with dispatch, or was it to support radio enthusiasts?
The ticket.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
buzzed.
he did.
What were the choices going to be?
The choices were A, B, C, or D.
There was the 2 fires going on at the same time.
That is the correct answer. 2 devastating fires. A fire destroyed telephone lines and thwarted dispatching efforts in different parts of the city. And Henry Dad Garrett saw the potential for instantaneous communication through the new medium of wireless radio transmission. Mr. Referee, what is our score at the end of round 2?
Right now, we have WRR in the lead with 5 points, and the ticket has 4 points.
Okay, not bad.
It's neck and neck and wire to wire, and we'll be back with the third and final round after we take a break.
I'm not doing the free throw. Come on.
Listen to the ticket in your car, at home, or listen while you work. Hot sports opinions on sports and all that implies. From the Musers starting early 5:30 till 10.
Kids like that.
The Normandy Invasion from 10 till noon.
Meet.
The Hang Zone with Dan McDowell and Jake Kemp from noon till 3.
I appreciate you, Bob.
And the Hard Line, afternoons 3 till 7.
What a nice skit.
With Corby Davidson and Bob Stern.
Good for him. Good for him.
It's the guys you love hanging out with, so do it.
Cha-ching.
24/7 on the stream or at Sports Radio 96.7 and 1310.
The Ticket.
The Ticket.
WRR Dallas.
First in Texas.
Hi, I'm Mike Rawlings, congratulating WRR on a century of service to North Texas.
Welcome back to the WRR Centennial Smackdown between WRR and The Ticket. I'm Brad Sham, and it's time now for our third and final round. This is a spelling bee. And here's how it works.
Brad, I'm sorry, Brad. We have a ruling.
A ruling?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So by rule, if one of the teams unceremoniously sucks up to the other one, they have their entire point totals wiped out.
But both teams sucked up.
In this case, we have both teams which have unceremoniously sucked up to the other one, and so we're completely wiping all the slate clean from this
The
point
scores
forward.
are wiped out. The scores are wiped out, and so now this will be a sudden death round starting from 0. Okay, so we are now going to, by rule, a new, fresh, sudden death round. It will necessitate another coin flip, and as we bring the coin flip turf out, both teams should know that in the event of a sudden death round, which we have reached, the stakes are that the losing team, the second best team will wash the van of the winning team.
Ooh, okay.
And in this spelling bee round, the team from WRR will be given the names of athletes. First and last names must be spelled correctly.
Shall we do our ceremonial
After we flip, yeah, and the team from The Ticket will be given the opportunity to spell the names of composers.
We have Bach right here. That's unfair.
Thanks for being honest.
Mr. Referee, coin flip, please.
All right. May I have the captains approach the ceremonial
Now,
turf,
I have
please?
a quick question. Do they have first and last names also, or do we have athlete first and last names,
or
do
composer?
I think we just have to go last
Yeah,
name.
we just need to do the last name.
Okay, well then I think we should too, right? Brad?
All right. So as WRR,
I'll go with that since the first names are
guest
ridiculously easy.
First, it is now to you, Mr. Keith.
Good to know.
Go Tails this time.
That's what we got last.
Oh.
Okay.
Tails. The Ticket chooses tails. And it is heads.
Damn
What are you doing, George?
I thought this was going to be Tails. I felt Tails. I felt Tails.
And this is sudden death.
You don't even want to win.
Well,
Wait,
you're
so
right about
does
that.
sudden death mean that the first wrong one is
No, it means
over?
that you're going to answer all of these. Sudden death means whatever the hell the referee wants it to mean, okay? By agreement,
and we might.
the teams will only be required to spell the last names of the people on the list. So WRR, you won the toss. You're going to spell the last name of Dirk Nowitzki.
Dave's got that.
We got this.
Yeah,
Susan's got this. Susan.
I've got it.
Okay.
You want to go?
Yeah, you ready?
Who's going?
Nowitzki.
That's correct.
Yes.
Now, spell the last name of Roger Staubach.
Oh,
We got
I
that.
can go.
Got it?
Okay, yeah. Staubach. Staubach.
That's correct.
Staubach.
That's correct.
Got it wrong.
Spell the last name of Deion Sanders.
Can we get it in a sentence?
Tricky one.
Okay. We going?
serious.
He was
Sanders?
the
Okay.
assistant coach for the Dallas Fury.
Sanders.
That's correct.
Okay, thank you. We were going to waste our
the
30
last-
seconds.
Spell the last name of Adrian Beltre.
B-E-L-T-R-E.
Thank you, that's correct.
Dang it.
Spell the last name of Julio Franco.
Franco.
That's correct.
We're gonna get
I did not write these.
We didn't either.
No, they didn't. Spell the last name of Jim Bibby.
B-I-B-B-Y.
That's correct.
I don't even
Spell
know
the
who that
last name of Kristaps Porzingis.
is. Porzingis? Porzingis?
I didn't stutter.
Porzingis? Porzingis?
He's a professional bowling champion, I think.
Okay, you ready? Go for it.
Porzingis. P-O-R-Z-I-N-G-A-S.
That's incorrect. It's Porzingis. Spell the last name of Kohei Arahara.
Arahara?
What's the name again?
Kohei Arahara.
Okay. I'm gonna take a guess. You think
What
it's
sport
that?
was he in?
Let's try it. I mean, that's all we have.
Okay.
Who's asking the question?
Wait,
Right
okay,
here.
yeah,
Speed
sorry.
skating, if you want to know.
A-R-A-H-A-R-A?
That's not correct. It is A-R-I-H-A-R-A. Spell the last name of Mike Fultonevich.
Evage?
Mike Fultonevich.
Okay, I bet I know this.
Okay.
What do you think? Is that it? You think? What do you think?
I've never heard of it.
I haven't either, but go for it.
You think that?
That can't be
You're
right.
That's, oh, okay.
Well, I was just guessing.
Okay, well, like I wasn't. Okay, all right, Fultonevich.
Starts with an F.
F-U-L-T.
Thank you, pardon. There may be children watching this, miss. That's incorrect. Mike Fultonevich, the pitcher for the Texas Rangers, spells his name F-O-L-T-Y-N-E-W-I-C-Z.
Close.
That's not right.
Spell the last name of Boban Marjanovic.
Getting harder.
Marvanovich.
Better not be a Jerry Jones.
Did you say Marjanovic? Marjanovic?
Boban Marjanovic.
Marjanovic. How do you have it?
I did
Oh,
something like that.
Marjanovic. Okay.
Okay, go.
Marjanovic, you go. Because if
Go, Barry.
Go, Barry.
M, starts with an M,
Go.
ends with an H.
That's incorrect. He spells his name M-A-R-J-A-N-O-V-I-C.
Oh,
Well, that
he
was
had
going to be
it.
my next one.
It has just been brought to the attention of the podium that there were 10 names on WRR's list to spell. There are only 8 composers' names on the tickets list to spell. Therefore, let me confer. We're conferring. After conferring with the referee, we are throwing out the 2 easiest names on the athletes list.
I think that's fair.
Hey.
Deion Sanders and Jim Bibby. So that is 8 each. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 and 4 for WRR.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Here are the composers.
Mulligan, right? We still
Here are the composers. No, you lost your mulligan.
Oh.
I
Spent
believe
your
that
mulligan.
there's,
Is there a new mulligan? Are we giving a new mulligan?
by rule, when all scores are zeroed out, each team will get another mulligan.
Another mulligan, okay. But you got
We're gonna win.
4 and 4, so no mulligan applies. And here are the composers' last names for you to spell. Vidor.
George, I'm doing.
We'll go V-I-D-O-R.
That's incorrect. It's W-I-D-O-R.
Moses.
M-O-S-E-S.
Bach.
B-A-C-H.
That's correct.
Ah, Bach.
we gave that one away. We gave-
Liszt.
It's on your shirt. Okay, wait a second. Don't want to get this wrong. Wait a second.
Laced?
It's kind of like penalties in soccer now.
Yeah. What is that letter?
I,
All right, go with
yeah,
that.
I'll go with that.
No. That right there.
How about that?
All right, go ahead. You go with that.
That's your guess.
Yeah, come on.
I'm not touching that.
5 seconds.
Franz.
That would be the first name and not the last name of
I did
Liszt.
the first name. You did the last
Oh, my
name.
gosh.
Last.
L-I-S-Z-T.
L-I-Z-T. L-I-T-Z-T.
Incorrect. The next name on the list for the ticket, Shostakovich.
I told you we were going to get Shostakovich.
Yeah.
Y'all know more about hockey, so y'all can do that name. They have names that kind of sound like that.
I like that.
That?
I like that.
I hate that.
That's horrible
It's
looking to go with
terrible.
it. It's funny.
Silent T. Shostikovic.
That's incorrect.
Oh, man.
Although I wish there was an E for effort. The correct pronunciation of Shostakovich is Shostakovich. Beethoven.
Okay.
Ian or
Yeah, T-H. That's T. Yeah.
T-H, yeah.
That's it.
Is that right?
Yeah, go with that.
Beethoven.
Correct.
Well done.
Oh, thank God.
You have 3 more. Tchaikovsky.
I knew it.
All right,
Okay.
go with it.
Gave it to him.
That's a picture of a smiley face. What?
I drew a picture of a house with a family out front.
And they're probably listening to Tchaikovsky even as we speak.
Go with
We
it.
really don't know. Tschaikovsky?
Incorrect.
Close. It was
So close.
It was very close.
Tchaikovsky.
Oh, nice.
That was a really good guess, though.
Good job, Gordo.
Dvorak.
Like Dusty?
He reinvented typing.
And this guy actually did play defensive tackle at Oklahoma, so yes, a little bit like that.
There's actually an athlete with the last name Dvorak.
That's,
What makes
that's
it
right.
shock?
I think you're right.
Like
There's an
that?
I in there.
Yeah.
Like that?
10 seconds.
Yeah, go with that, I
Yeah, go with
guess.
that.
Well, you think so?
I think so. The only question is there may be an I, but
5 seconds.
yeah, that's.
Do it, George.
DVOR.
Yeah, what he said, DVORCIAK.
Incorrect. The correct spelling of Dvorak is Dvorak.
That's it.
Oh,
It was
And
close.
finally,
I think that's what you had.
the American
That's what I had.
composer. Finally, the American composer, Aaron Copland.
Oh.
That's just basic, right?
No. Like that.
Oh, okay.
You try it?
Go with it.
Sure.
I'm not sure about
It's
it.
your guess.
You just wrote it down.
Copland.
That's correct.
There you go, Gordo.
Nice.
That is the
Impressive.
third correct answer for the ticket.
Fourth
The
one.
fourth one, so they're tied.
That's correct.
Yeah.
They are now tied.
We did not have a provision for
What- well,
for a tie
there-
score.
Thanks, guys.
Brad, we do have one provision, and that is they each have their mulligan left. So we could
they
do
shot
a
their
mulligan,
free throw. They shot their free throw.
It's a wipeout.
but we have a
round.
we have a
That is true.
new one.
That's
You
the
can
way to
each
do it.
have
That's
your,
why Mark Lansen's the referee.
your mulligan
Right.
challenge. So shall we begin with the ticket or
Yes,
WRR?
yes. Well, the ticket has not had an
They
opportunity
have
to
not
use a
had
mulligan
theirs.
yet.
So let us do their mulligan.
Okay, what is the
challenge.
mulligan for the ticket, sir?
The mulligan for the ticket is that I will play on my violin a particular tune for you, and you will say who the composer is.
Ooh, okay.
You got a chance.
Okay. Is he going to play like a Billy Idol tune? George took violin lessons as a kid, although he was forced to, so he didn't enjoy it.
We're going to say Bach.
No.
That is incorrect.
Duke.
It is Luigi Boccherini, the Minuet by Luigi Boccherini.
I thought that was the minuet.
For the opportunity to win, another free throw attempt for WRR.
Amy, 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 Amy.
I'm not doing a free throw. Come on.
Then the captain needs to do
You
it.
can't make me.
Did you play basketball?
Did I play?
You went to Nebraska. Come on.
It's like the capital in the
All right, Amy, come on,
We
Amy.
went to Nebraska.
Go.
Come on, Barry.
Barry.
Captain Barry will shoot the free throw.
Come on, Barry.
I don't call you Air Sam Sula for nothing.
That is Heartbreak Hotel for us. He's a ringer.
He used to play for the Lakers.
Barry with the clutch free throw.
He was George Mikan's power forward.
Barry with a clutch free throw for the win. Congratulations to WRR. We have only left for the referee to award the trophies.
This hurts.
It's a silver ribbon.
And so we have here, even better than the non-existent 1921 Olympics, large gold medals, large solid gold medals that say winner on them for our winning team, WRR. And we have smaller but equally valuable medals that say number 1 for the ticket, which
Slightly
were
confusing,
the
but
second.
First place loser.
Exactly.
First runner-up.
And
First
so,
runner-up.
First runner-up.
and so, I present to you your here. Let me just actually.
I'll do this formally so you can put it around.
Yes, there you go.
Oh, look at
There you
that.
go.
Thank you.
All right.
I think that we should.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What an honor.
By the way, I have listened to the ticket since the beginning of
We're
the
sorry
ticket.
for
So,
everything.
We were just kidding about all that stuff.
all right. And now, the medal presentations. I don't know if this will get over your head there, but there we go.
What are you saying?
Basketball ringer gets his
Careful, Mr. Referee. HR, line 2.
Thank you.
All right.
And finally, the last presentation to the ticket, the car wash bucket with the equipment they will use to wash the van of WRR. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for spending some time with us. Thanks to the teams from the ticket, from WRR to the Majestic Theater. Everybody be safe.